everybody, welcome to Foxy Space News, bringing you Kerbalized Realism, brought to you by
the KBC Nightly News.
We're about midway through 1967. Our Viking 3, analog to the Mariner 4, has reached Mars. Mariner 4 had its closest approach to Mars July 15, 1965. We are 2 years late. The Mariner 4 was the first spacecraft to return close-up photos of Mars. It took 21 images over a span of 25 minutes at closest approach, about 9,846 kilometers from the surface, showing a crater-filled moon-like appearance, also showing a very thin atmosphere consisting mostly of CO2 and being roughly only 0.6% of Earth's pressure. The Kerbals with Viking 2, for those that seen, know we unfortunately hit the atmosphere, finding it still dense enough to rip our craft apart and destroy it. This mission much more successful as we slowly float past, taking in those craters, mountain ranges, and cavernous gashes alike, before floating back out into orbit around the sun to basically be forgotten about. Transitioning back to LK-36A for Seeker 2. Early morning, October 18th, 1967. As the countdown hits zero, the launch clamps release as the main sustainer engine fails in exploding fashion. It lifts off, but quickly things go awry as it starts to flip out of control. A lot like the first full Starship launch. Once fully clear, Mission Control calls for range safety, and the craft explodes. Surveyor 2 made it all the way to the moon, although it failed to slow down, crashing into the surface, making the mission a partial success. Surveyor 2 was aimed to land at Sinus Medea, which is Latin for Middle Bay. Connection was lost, and it was believed to hit the Copernicus crater September 23, 1966. Jumping to November 2nd, 1967, Viking 4, or Mariner 5, has made it to Venus. NASA planned to fly by at about 8,000 kilometers, but altered the plan to 75,000 to make sure the non-sterilized craft didn't hit the planet, although after a mid-course correction maneuver on June 19th, 1967, it ended up flying much closer, at roughly 4,000 kilometers. Mariner 5 found that although Venus does not have a magnetic field, the dense ionosphere produces a bow shock that deflects the solar wind around the planet. The ultraviolet photometer detected a hydrogen corona, but no oxygen emissions, as did the Soviet Mariner 4. That shall bring this to an end. Thank you for watching. If you're new, a sub would be cool. Goodbye.